Hello everybody, this is JD again. Now today I'm going to talk to you about something that's very important, and I want each and every one of you to listen. I hear a lot of equal. Understand, each and every American is not equal. We're all different. Some of us are tall, some of us are short. Some of us are slim, some of us are heavy. Some of us are heterosexual, some of us are gay or same sex. Some of us are light tan, other ones are darker. So altogether, we are not equal. Some of us are rich and some of us are poor. Some of us are all over the place. Some of us have heritage from Europe. Some of us have heritage from Africa. Some of us have heritage from Asia. Some of us have a heritage that is older than when the colonies were formed. And they came from, most likely, Western Asian, and they call the American Indian, the indigenous. So, as you can see, I said a lot of different things. Some of us are Hispanics, some of us are Caucasian, some of us are different types. I mean, some of us are babies, some of us are old people, just in the 80s, 90s, maybe even over 100. So as you can see, what I'm just describing, none of that's equal. But what is this video about? About something that everyone seems to be forgetting. Though we are not all equal, we all possess the equal rights from the government, both from state and federal. There we are. Our rights are equal. No one has more rights than anybody else. That's why I say that a heterosexual marriage that has all these property rights protected should be the same for same-sex marriages. These property rights should be identical, protected. A baby born in this country should have the same rights as a man or woman of 35, 40, and a man and woman of 80, 90, 100. So the rights of every individual born in this country is equal, not better. Yes, some people in the federal government think they're above the law. Therefore, they have more rights than the rest of us. Well, that is wrong. Some people think other people, because of their personal beliefs, have less rights than others. No, that's wrong. Some people think because of their sexual orientation, or their color of their skin, or their religious sect, that they have lesser rights than others. Again, that is wrong. Everyone in this country has equal rights. And me, myself, as president, I will ensure that that is enforced. That doesn't mean if you're a person of one group, you can go to another group and force that other group to do things that that group does not want, especially when it comes to religion. Just for example, Catholic Church, they don't recognize divorces. They don't recognize same-sex marriages. We can't go to a Catholic church when we got married, though we're Catholic. When we got married in the Catholic church the first time, we divorce our wife, and then we come back and say, hey, this is my second wife, you have to marry us. Or, hey, we're the same sex, you have to marry us, because the Catholic Church is going to say no. We do not accept that. That's not interfering with your rights of the nation or the state. They, the church, can set the church's rule. The federal government and the state cannot interfere. That's what the First Amendment, very first thing, says. But it is treated equally by the federal government, all religions, the same way. Congress shall make no laws, one way or the other. Supreme Court can't enforce any law that Congress makes. Not a single one. Because the church is separate from the state. But when it comes to the state, you go in, I go in with my second wife and get married, and a person of same sex goes in and gets married by the justice of the peace. We have the exact same rights as I did with my first wife, as far as property and everything that goes. Society has to recognize us as a couple. Society. I didn't say a church. So people, yes, we are forgetting certain things. One, we're not all equal, and we celebrate our differences. That's what makes us a great nation. We don't try to make us all in the same exact thing. We celebrate what's different about us. But the federal government and the state government must acknowledge that our rights are all equal. And that I will protect. From the day you're born in this country to the day you die. That baby has the same rights to the pursuit of happiness, the same government protection, and the same privileges as that 99-year-old person or that 35-year-old person. Has no difference whether the color of their skin, the color of their eyes, the color of their hair, how tall they are, how light they are, if that baby's 6 pounds or 18 pounds. And here's when it's going to throw you for a loop. If that baby's both parents are American citizens or both parents are not American citizens. It doesn't matter. That baby is. Just like that person at 35 years old and that person of 90. And all of their rights will be protected. Federal law and state law, no one is above the law and no one is below the law. We are all equal rights. Doesn't mean we're equal people, it means we are equal rights. Don't forget that one word, rights. That's what this is all about. And yes, people, I know some of you disagree with different lifestyles. I disagree with some of them. But as president, I will protect every single one of them. Every lifestyle with my life. Because if I could take away one lifestyle's rights and privileges, I can take away yours. And that I will not do. Each and every one of you. And I don't care who you are, what your sexual preferences are, what your livelihood is. All I want to know is that you're an American citizen and your rights are protected. So yeah, people, I am a coarse guy. I can be a smooth, suave. I can be dressed up nice and have these videos professionally done. Yes, I can. But the truth is, I want to speak the truth with you. Now I look at you, each and every one of you, or, well, I'm looking at you through the video. Understand what I'm saying when I say only you can make the difference. If you're unhappy with the government and the way you're being treated, only you can make the difference. If you don't take the action to fix the problems, how do you expect Washington, D.C. to fix the problems when Washington, D.C. is the problems? And wouldn't you rather have a president who's out there to protect your rights and not the federal government authority over you? That's your choice. And that's what it's all about. So people, understand, I really don't care who you are or what you are, what your preferences is, any of that. All I care is that your rights is equally protected straight across the board, no matter what your background is. Bottom line is, people, you have rights and they need to be protected. But we are not all equal. Your rights are equal, but each and every one of you are different, and we need to celebrate that difference. Thank you for your time. You have a nice day. And seriously think, do you want a smooth talking, fancy dressing Washington, D.C. politician running your government, or do you want somebody who's going to care about you? That's the difference. And only you can make the difference. Thank you. This is JD.